guys. We're back for day number 25. Tell me something that's going great right now. I know that it's a little different right now, but you guys are trucking along really well, and you guys have made it to day number 25, so great work so far. Today we're going to review another skill that we focused a lot on in 3rd grade, so perimeter, okay? Word problem again, okay? John has 440 chickens on his farm. 39 are roosters and the rest are hens. 15 of his hens do not lay eggs. The rest lay eggs. How many egg-laying hens does John have on his farm? Go ahead and pause, work through it. When you're ready, press play and we will talk about it. All right, hopefully you have how many egg-laying hens John has on his farm. We're going to go ahead and check your work here. Okay, first of all, you had to figure out how many hens he had because it tells you how many chickens he had, but it doesn't tell me how many hens he had. Okay, so you had to figure out how many were hens specifically. And then you said, well, some of them don't lay eggs. So then you had to figure out how many actually still do lay eggs, okay? So there's those two-part questions again, all right? So pause this if you need to see your work. There you see the shifting model. You may or may not be familiar with that. Okay, that's just a subtraction strategy. If you're not familiar with that, that's okay. Okay, that's just a strategy that you may use if you're subtracting or adding too. But if you know a different way for subtracting, that's okay. Especially if you got the right answer. All right, moving on to perimeter today. You're going to pause this video in just a second. You're going to watch a video focused on perimeter, okay? It's called Lesson 25, link number 1. All right, so you're going to that link. You're pausing this one. You're going to that link, and you're coming back to this one after you've watched that one, okay? So go do that, and then come back to me. All right, hopefully you watched that video on perimeter, and then we're going to go ahead and get started on a couple examples today on perimeter, okay? Yesterday we talked about how perimeter and area. Perimeter is that fence on my yard, okay? When I'm looking out of my house, area is my grass, but my perimeter is my yard, or is my fence on the outside of my yard, okay? It tells me where my yard stops, okay? So for example, if this is my yard, the area on the inside of this is going to be my grass. The outside, the box, the rectangle on the outside is going to be the perimeter, the fence, okay? So when it says find perimeter, I got to find the outside, okay? So multiplying, we adding, we dividing, we subtracting. What are we doing here to find perimeter? Okay, how do you know that? How do you know? Take a look at this one and find perimeter on this. See what you can do from your own knowledge, from own reviewing. Go ahead and pause this if you're going to figure this out. Okay. Okay, so for perimeter on this one, this rectangle, I know that I have to add all of these sides up. Okay. So I'm going to add 6 and 4 plus 6 plus 4 to get my total perimeter. Okay. And I know my math brain kind of likes my even numbers, right? My 10s, my 5s, like my brain likes that. Well, I know that 6 and 4 together make a 10, right? My 10s. And then I know if I add the 6 and a 4 over here, that makes another 10. So 10 plus 10 gets me my 20. So my perimeter on this rectangle is going to be 20 units, okay? 20 units. Take a look at this one. Uh-oh, not all my sides are labeled. What am I going to do? We talked about this with area yesterday. How do I know? If this side is 8, what does that tell me? How about this side? Do I know? Yeah, if this side is 8 over here, that means that this length right here is the same as that one, okay? Because they're the same length. Same with the 3. If this is 3 over here, then this has to be 3 units over here, okay? So see if you can figure out the perimeter on this one as well. Okay, so if I add 8 plus 3, 8 plus 3 is 11, okay? And then I have another 8 right here, and I have another 3 right here. 8 plus 3 is 11, and then 8 plus 3 is 11, so 11 plus 11 is 22. Okay, so your perimeter is going to be 22 units here. You could also do 8 plus 8, right? And then 3 plus 3, right? Absolutely. Whatever way makes sense, the most sense in your brain is totally fine. Could I do this? Could I do 8 plus 3 to get 11 times 2? Why? If you say yes, why can I do that? If you say no, why can I not do that? Explain it to. Write it down. Tell it to somebody near you. Actually, you can do that. You can say 8 plus 3 is 11, and if I'm going to take it times 2, because really earlier we just did 11 and 11, which is really the same as 11 times 2, right? Yeah. Last one I want you to look at by yourself. Go ahead and pause the video. Try to do this one on your own. All right, hopefully using what you know already about perimeter and using what you knew about the previous problem, you know that this side is 7, then this side down here is 7, and if this side is 2, then this side over here has to be 2, okay? Then you can figure out the perimeter, add them all up together. You can figure out that perimeter. Or you can do what I just explained, asked if it was possible. 7 plus 2 is 9. Then we would take that 9 times 2 to get your total. So 9 times 2 is 18. Okay, 18 units. Okay, great work. All right, the last resources for you today. If you need some extra help, you can always click that link number 3 to get some extra help for you for perimeter today. Otherwise, there's room recess for you, a great game for you to play for some perimeter extra practice. This vocabulary is a great song for you that's going to focus on some vocabulary concepts for perimeter and some area stuff. So hope you guys are having a great day and look forward to learning some more with you guys in the future. And if you ever need any more resources and some learning, you can always go back to previous links and days before to work on those too as well. Okay, have a great day and keep learning.